Hey y'all, how's it going? Oops, I gotta turn me down. How are you, PJ? Here we go. Hey Heather, what's up? Hey Cheryl, you're hanging in there? That's good. Oh, I'm sorry, I was trying, but I ended up having to be in a meeting. So, hello Dave, how are you? Hey Jimmy, how are you? Hey Create and Eat Life, which is Judy, how are you? Well, welcome Doug. How are you? You took a nap? Oh my goodness, the birthday girl's in the house. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Red. Happy birthday to you. So what is everybody up to? I have a video coming out in the morning, but I kind of want to discuss it with y'all tonight. So, I just kind of want to get some input. Let y'all think about it tonight before you comment on it in the morning. Oh, a Nutter Butter. I like Nutty Buddies. You just sat down to eat. Well, it's late there, isn't it? Isn't it, Jimmy? Isn't it about 11, 12 there? Oh no, you hurt your back. Hey, Sherry. You're eating late, brother. You're eating really late. You chatted through your dinner time, though, didn't you? Okay. So what I kind of want to talk to y'all about is I guess you would call them a beta company, contact me. To where you can make money besides YouTube, and it's more like a specialty thing. How it works is like if if one of y'all wanted to contact me and say, okay, I need help, coach me through canning this, or coach me through how to give, or how to on goat births and things in that nature. They could call me. It would cost, but I'd talk you through it. And that company takes 10% of whatever you made on that phone call. So it's kind of like a people paying you for your services, you know what I'm saying? What do y'all think about that? I mean, part of me is like, heck yeah, and the other part of me is like, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, I need the money. I need the money bad. But because I don't know how to set up a deal for people to call me and it pay me. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I love helping people. I do. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not making any money at all. I haven't made a dime. And things are really tight. But then another part of me would feel guilty for charging someone. No, what they're talking, it would be up to me. It would be up to me. Um, some of their people are charging. I'm sorry, y'all. There ain't no way in God's green earth I'd pay somebody $50 for 15 minutes. Ain't nobody worth that. Nobody is good enough for that crap. I don't care who you are. I looked up, I said, most of my people are on fixed incomes. Am I buffering to y'all? Anyway, most of my people are on fixed incomes. And I'm like, you know, it's a bunch of YouTubers that's done it. That's come together and put the company together. I know, Sister Kate, but I couldn't. There ain't no way I could charge people like that. My deal, if I was to do it, and I know this is going to sound stupid, but I would probably charge minimum wage for an hour. Well, a company, it's a group of YouTubers. They call themselves Team Snug. They're trying to get YouTubers together to do it to where you have one-on-one private back, more like a back pass, to where you get one-on-one consultation with a person. I wouldn't mind charging somebody $10 an hour. That's an hour. Their cut is 10%. So if I was to make $10, they get $1 of it. Which is a fair deal. That's what most places charges. Hey, J-Dog. But, you know, I've thought about it. I don't know. I don't even know what Cash App is, honey. Congratulations, J-Dog. Yeah, it is better pay than YouTube that gives me. That's one of the deal that they was talking to me about, you know. And not only that, it gets your name out there. Well, see, but this wouldn't cost me nothing, Wes. I mean, it wouldn't cost me nothing. It would be like, it would be just like me and you getting on Skype, me talking you through it, and that would be it. But it's small YouTubers that has got together and done it. No, I know I'd have to do that. So like if I was canning something, like people that don't know how to can, people that don't know how to dehydrate, people that do not know how to deliver goats, people that don't know how to do this or do that, contact me. I talk to them. And but the thing of it is, this is the deal. I talk to be I talk to people and tell them that stuff anyway. I just don't. I don't know that I would feel comfortable charging people for that. Which I know I need to be able to make a living for myself. Yeah, but if I do videos and I do live streams, Sister Kate, I'm still not making anything. I mean, I have not made a dime from YouTube. And I'm going to tell you right now, my butt's in a vice. So, well, that's the problem, Sherry. You do Patreon. I'm going to be honest with you, half your subscribers get pissed off. You sold out. They don't, I'm going to be honest, most of them just don't give a rat's butt if you eat or not. Most of my people do. I mean, my people care. But I've watched other YouTube channels where they only charge a little bit. Yeah, I don't have a super chat, Jimmy. I haven't made my mark to make any money. Super chat takes 30% of everything you make on super chat. I just don't want. But you know, I mean, super chat, they take 30%. If somebody sends you $3, they're taking $1 of it. No, I don't have the watch hours, Doug. And see, I don't have 10,000. Hey, Pat. Super Chat is a deal that comes up once you have your hours, your all this crap in, to where people can donate money to you. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's cheaper for them to donate to you through PayPal. Because PayPal don't take near as much as Super Chat does. Oh, I'll do your playlist. I ain't got a problem with that. Yeah, you're gonna make me throw my phone in the pond. But I don't pay for my phone service. My son pays for it. So, and the phone was free from my son to me. But you know, it's just things like that. I mean, I have to say, my people, everybody here cares. They care. But there's going to be a lot of people that if I was to do something like that, they're going to have a flippin' fit. I mean, a flippin' fit. Saying, well, you're just in it for the money. No, I ain't in it just for the money. I love every one of y'all. But I ain't gonna lie. A fella has to have some help. Yeah. I don't know anything about Steam It besides this Bitcoin, whatever it is. I don't know nothing about Bitcoin. All I know is it's not real. What they say it is. But it's not a currency you can hold in your hand. So, hey Maria. Man, stuff's going by fast. It was storming here earlier too. But my deal is, you know, I need to find a way to make money. And just so you know, yes, Rick's got his job. But I need to make my own money. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to have to go to him and say, hey, babe, can I have $50 to go buy you a birthday present? No. No. Go out there and shave my goats. But I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I was thinking about doing their phone deal. I mean, I've had so many people telling me, "Hey, your knowledge is worth something," but yet, oh, I'll keep you in my prayers, Jared. It's just, you know, but the thing of it is, even if you was to use that phone service, they keep you a month behind. You don't get your money for over a month. So, I don't know. I really don't know. There you go, Wes. Yeah, but you make it out of mesquite, right? Well, see, Sister Kate, I don't know how to set stuff like that up. I'm not tech savvy. And then you still got people getting PO'd at you because you're charging for a class. People are fickle. They are fickle. Yeah, I understand that, Dave. But you're also looking at, you've got to have money to be able to purchase those essential oils and do stuff like that. I don't have that kind of money. I just don't have it. It should come up in your email if they did, J Dog. But it's just people. I hate to say it, but it seems like everybody gets offended over everything anymore. If you end up getting a sponsorship through your YouTube, people get butthurt. It's flipping crazy. I mean, I know these beauty channels that are getting, that is getting $60,000 to do product reviews. I get a free flipping product. That's all I get. I'm tickled to death over that free flipping product. Oh, y'all don't have Super Chat? Hey, Uncle Al. But, you know, people, they need to understand, them people, you know, it's kudos for them people that got sponsored and making $60,000. Dang, don't be pissed off because they got it. Be happy that they got it. It's not coming out of your pocket, you know? That's my deal. I'm going to use YouTube for my living. Rick's got his. I need something from me. So YouTube is going to be my living. Yeah, it ain't going to be glory and all that. Yes, sir, it does take hard work to get sponsors. But see, then there's that. I mean, yeah, I know I don't need them in my life, but if somebody gets mad, I feel guilty as snot. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Auto Salvage Outlaws, how are you? But I feel guilty as snot if somebody gets upset with me. You know, I'm thinking, what did I do wrong, you know? But I still like well over 800 hours getting my view time. And that's no guarantee I'm going to get it, because stinking on it takes them anywhere from a month to 2 months to let you know if you're going to get it. Well, by that time, you've probably lost hours again. So, you know, Exactly. Exactly, Sister Kate. That's the thing. They think you art to make nothing. Yes, I am. I am a sellout to Jesus. And that's like on my prayer circle videos. Not one of them will be monetized. Not a one. So I ain't gonna get no money for those. I'm at 3,200 hours in watch time. I still need 800 hours. But you know, I just, oh, thank you, Wes. No, you don't pay nothing to get the company, but that to be in the company, you don't pay a dime because they're making money off of you. But that's why I kind of wanted to talk to y'all about it because you know, I mean, I don't want to make nobody mad, but pretty well, except for the new people, pretty much everybody on here has told me, hey, sell your knowledge. Oh, hey, Jamie, love you too, hun. Oh, no, auto salvage. Let me write you down, babe. I'll have to loop yours after Sherry and Ricky. But I promise I will get to you, sweetie. But it's just, you know, I need to do something. I've got to get some money coming in. I make $500 a month on back child support. I pay the electric bill. I pay the internet. By the time I pay everything that I've got to pay out of it, I have maybe $50 a month left over. I need to do something for me. Not Wes. So, Sister Kate. Oh, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you, Justin. So, how do you set up classes? Do you know how to do that? And this is my thing, y'all. This is my thing. Homegrown variety show. Did I miss somebody? Hey, Simple Arts. I missed somebody somewhere. I'm sorry, y'all, if I missed you. I don't mean to miss nobody. Okay. I'm sorry, Justin. I didn't mean to miss you. Oh, I could do that. I could do that. And do the video, do the class over Skype. So I got a question. On people that's, good night, PJ, on people that's wanting to can. If I was to have a canning class canning something, we did it together. It may take us 3 hours to do the class. Would it piss somebody off to pay $10 for a class? I don't know how to do a website, Uncle Al. Because if I'm canning with you, it's going to be start to finish. Night, Sherry. I don't know. I honestly don't know, Pat. I don't know. It's taken me forever. Digital class needs a special crew. What do you mean, Uncle Al? I don't need a crew to video things and stuff, if that's what you're saying. Well, see, Sister Kate, I would feel bad charging $30. I would just I would feel bad. But I know people have videos up on Canon and everything everywhere. But yet, if you've got a question, you can't ask them. You cannot ask them. You think 30 is reasonable? Man, y'all. Now, it would be bad if it was a 3-hour class. Because, you know, that's $10 an hour. I know, Uncle Al. SM, what is SM? Oh, wow. Well, that's the thing of it, Dave. What I was thinking is if I do it on Skype, if I do the class on Skype, there can be up to 10 people, be 9 people counting me, or 10 people counting me. They can ask you the question because you're doing it on video call. It's not like this. It's video call. They can ask you the question, you can answer the question, and then the next person can ask a question. Yeah, I'd have to make sure they pre-signed up. So 30? You want me to charge 30? Well, I'll be contacting you, Uncle Al. But like I was talking about on Skype, it could be video calls. I can have up to 9 people in the room plus me. And we could talk. I mean, actually talk. Get the classes. If they say, hey, Dana, how do you do this? Well, I could tell you. Yeah, $30 for 3 hours ain't bad. Let's say I was to do that. Who is actually interested in do it? Who is actually interested in do it? Yeah, my internet can handle it. I Skype all the time. As a matter of fact, Skype don't take as much data as this thing does. Do my research and get a lawyer. I got a lawyer. He's my best friend. like canning, whatever, Joe. Bye, Pat. No, I have no idea who Big Bear Homestead is. I've heard of them, I just don't know them. Yeah, I can do goat care and milking. But I just, but it's just, I've got to make some money somehow. Yeah, I canning green beans. Well, I'm going to tell you what, using a water bath canner is a no-no. That was the first time I canned green beans by myself one year. Used a water bath canner. I was so proud of myself. Couldn't eat the beans. Ah. Yeah, it's okay for anything that is got acid. Y'all, green beans are not an acid food. Do not water bath can. I don't even know what Poshmark is. I mean, heck, even if somebody wanted to do floral arranging, I could do a class on that. I mean, just not Uncle Al. But it wouldn't be like we're talking now. It wouldn't be just a BS session. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be just a BS session. Because, like, my live chats through here is just a BS session. Well, I can teach people how to sew. I can teach people how to make different crafts, but I mean, shoot, you see that on the internet. But my big deal would probably be goats, chickens, canning, dehydrating, things in that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Auto Outlaws. I have no clue what a podcast is, Joe. I don't know what a podcast is. Yeah, thread machines, simple projects. But podcasts, you don't charge. Podcasts is out there free just like this for everybody. I've got to try to make money somewhere. I mean, I can't do everything for free. I mean, I've got family I got to help feed. You know what I'm saying? Well, Monica, right now, I'm better off doing what I know. What I know right now is Skype. I can run Skype like the back of my hand. I can run it with my eyes closed. Yeah, you can only have 9 people at a time. Well, 10 people total. It'd be like me and 9 others. But right now, Skype is something I know. Hey, Brian. But like if somebody wanted me to teach them how to can meat, well, I've got to be able to have the money to buy the meat to can it. You see what I'm saying? If somebody wanted me to teach them how to can a certain thing, I've got to have the money to go buy that certain thing. That's what I was thinking. Skype would probably work to get started because I don't see over maybe 2 or 3 people joining in at a time. Do a garden for what, Joe? I ain't got time to wait a year to try to make money. I mean, I gotta try to make money. Yeah. I love all that stuff too, Cheryl. But the thing of it is, the one class couldn't be over all of that stuff. Because you're talking, that would be an all day and pretty much all night job teaching all of that at once. I mean, I can teach how to can the goat milk too, but they say it ain't safe. But yet you buy canned milk at the store. And I've used milk I've canned that was on the shelf for over 2 years, and it still be good. But if I'm doing like my prepping series right now, Tink or Patty, they're not getting views. I'm not making no money. That's the problem. I have got to make some money. I've got to live. And people want series for free. Yeah. Oh, Brian, it was shorter than this. This is growed. Trust me, this has growed. When I got the shingles, I buzzed my hair off. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, if I was to put a series out here on the YouTube, I ain't gonna make crap. I ain't making nothing now. I've showed people how to milk goats. I've showed people how to care for goats. I haven't made squat. So that's why I'm saying I can't just do a series because It don't pay. Oh, I don't know how many people would sign up for a full series, though, Sister Kate. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Oh shoot, there's shopping halls on every page of YouTube. But I could do a prepping. I could do a goat series on Skype. I could also do a canning series on Skype. They don't have any of those here, Dave. All the call centers and stuff at McAllister go through Kansas, Texas, and Chicago or Illinois. Night, Sonny. You take care. You have an awesome night too, sweetheart. Oh, we could do one class and see how it goes. Okay, for the people that's in here, there's 17 people. Well, hello, Food Forest Permaculture. I have a heck of a time saying that. Alright, for the ones that's in here, for me to do a class, what would if you were to join it, what would you want the first class on? I get tongue-tied, honey. Cooking. What kind of cooking would you want me to do? Honey, the only cooking I know is country. Well, I understand canning, but what would you want to learn to can first? Meat? Vegetables? Oh, wow. Alright, 8, I missed it. Do what then? Alright, 8, I'm confused. Veggies, okay. Country cooking? Alright, well, alright, question. We're going to take votes here. This will be the first This will be the first class. Y'all gotta vote. Country cooking or canning. Whichever one gets the most yays will be the first class I do. Night, Brian. You take care, sweetheart. What do you mean I'd have to dress the part? All I ever wear is t-shirts and pants or shorts. Here we got 2 country cooking, 1 canning right now. Oh, I can wear bib overalls. I got bib shorts. Y'all know I got overall shorts? Can you say both? The cooking one. Well, honey, that's the problem. I love cooking and I love canning and I love my goats. Mini Pearl. I could probably fix me a Mini Pearl hat. I'm just so glad to be here. Howdy. Good night, Red. Okay. So, okay, say I was to do, it would have to be during the week because that's the only time I don't have a noisy house or a stupid TV blaring is during the day. Nope. You don't pre-cook it. You cook it right with them. They're there the whole time you're cooking it. So it wouldn't be just a little short 30-minute video. It might be hour, 2-hour class. You're going to prepare it right there in front of them. You ain't going to show them the end product because you want them to know. That's the problem though, Cammie. You try it out on YouTube, you're having to give everything away free. I've got to make money. I'm not going to do my class on YouTube. I'll do it on Skype to where people can actually talk to me. They can actually ask me a question without me having to read it. I can hear them. I can advertise it on YouTube. But it would have to be done on Skype. Because the more you charge, Dave, the less likely you're going to get any students. I'm going to be honest with you. Yes, I understand there's more traffic on YouTube. But just because there's traffic on YouTube don't mean you're making any money. I could make more money in one day on Skype teaching 9 people. Actually, probably teaching 2 people. Than I could make in over 3 months of YouTube. Because I haven't made a dime from YouTube yet. And I've been doing YouTube since 2013. The canning downtime is you start getting something else prepared to go in that canner next. I've got 3 canners, so while one's going, I can get another one going. And then I can get another one going. See what I'm saying? So I wouldn't have any downtime. Yeah, it'd have to be canning 3 things. Yeah, I know Homestead Ted. Well, I don't know her, but I've seen her videos. But you wouldn't have any downtime trying to prepare for different things. And while actually I could be doing 4 in one video. Because, all right, I've got, well, possibly even 5. I've got 2 water bath canners. I've got 3 pressure canners. But, oh, Sister Kate, I can't even get 2,000 right now. Every time I got to 2,000, YouTube took them away from me. I mean, I can do some stuff free on YouTube, let people see what I'm doing, and if they want to learn something special, then I can do a class on it. But I've just got to figure out a way to make money. I want to pay that stupid building off, or the cabin off. Once I get that cabin paid off, that's $365 out of that $500 that I won't have going out of my pocket a month. Oh, I can do it. I mean, I can do a deal tomorrow. We can do a little country meal tomorrow as far as that goes. Well, I have that stupid video coming out tomorrow. Oh, well. And I have prayer circle. I'd have to do it Thursday or Friday. Good night, Heather. You take care, honey. But right now, I'm just trying to figure out how in the world I can just make that stupid building payment a month right now without it cutting on everything else. So that's all I'm really caring about, is getting that stupid building paid off. Because once I have that stupid thing paid off, I won't have to. I mean, it ain't going to be. But at least I'd have a little bit lifted off my shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, it's driving me crazy right now. But, you know, it really didn't bother me when I could work. When I could actually get out and physically work. That was no problem making that payment. But now that I can't actually physically get out there and work, it's about to drive me absolutely bonkers. Well, see, Dave, I don't know if I'm good enough to sell craft items. I mean, I don't know. Honey, I do whatever I can get my hands on. Well, what do y'all want? What do y'all want? What do y'all want me to cook on Thursday or Friday? Actually, it'd have to be Thursday. What do you want me to cook? The heck was that? Whatever my husband says he wants. For instance, tonight, I'll tell you what I fixed tonight. Tonight, I fixed homemade bread, chicken casserole, deviled eggs, fried mushrooms, and apple cobbler. Last night, I fixed, let me think, country style ribs, rolls. He wanted the fried mushrooms. He wanted deviled eggs. I fixed mashed potato patties out of leftover mashed potatoes from the night before that. And of course we had ice cream for supper. Or for, what you call it. Then the night before that, we had pork chops, mushroom rice, mashed taters, spinach, and a strawberry cobbler. Well, Sister Kate, I cook how my mama always cooked. That was country. Well, all you have to do is let it warm back up and it'll rise back again. Good to see you again, Food Forest. But that was, now if I went with my mama's country meals, y'all would get burned out like I did. When I grew up, my mama, now on Sunday we had the big meals like that. But during the week, all we had was beans and taters. And if we didn't have, and cornbread, if we didn't have beans and taters, it was taters and beans. We had those 6 nights a week. On Sundays is when we got the big meal. But I swore after that, I would not eat like that. That my husband and my children would not have to eat beans and taters every flipping day of their life. So, I mean, if somebody wants me to teach them how to cook beans, I can teach them how to cook beans and cornbread. Ain't no big deal. But I'm gonna let y'all know I hate beans. I hate beans with a purple flippin' passion. Ah. So, I mean, what would y'all want me to cook? I'll tell you what I've got in the freezer right now. Right now I have hamburger meat. I have salmon. I have chicken. I have pork chops. And country style ribs. So what would you be interested in? Ain't nobody answering. They're all leaving. Oh, there went another one. I think everybody went to bed, y'all. I think everybody left me, y'all, so I'm just going to go ahead and call it a night because ain't nobody chatting. So, remember, y'all, the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, 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 ever forget it. And I do love you, each and every one. Y'all take care. Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm the way you are? I just don't know what people want. Don't know what people want to see. Hey, Narrowway. I'm good, honey. How are you? Oh, you're still thinking? Oh, Dave's still here. Yay. Like I said, my goal is to get that stupid cabin paid off. Once I have that sucker paid off, I ain't worried about it. And I only like $3,000 on that sucker now. Oh, you started school again. You started or the kids started? And if you started, what are you going to be when you grow up? Oh, welcome back, Maria. Oh, my goodness. Darling. Darling. More power to you. I hated school. So what are you going to be when you grow up, Narrowway? Oh, now you want to be a teacher. Oh, honey, I like fried chicken. I like fried chicken. You like being a man-child? I don't think I'll ever grow up. I like being a pain in the butt. But I guess I could start out with just little small videos on different things. Different, doing little lives on different things instead of doing a whole flipping meal. And let people see exactly what I do. Okie dokie. But unless somebody wanted to see me cook a whole meal. So what would you rather see, Wendy? Just fix some bread, or would you rather me just do a whole meal? You didn't hear what I had to cook. Right now I have country style ribs, chicken, hamburger, pork chops, salmon. That's the meats. Oh, I also have tuna. I can make tuna patties or whatever. Ribs. You would holler ribs. I just had ribs the night before last. Or last night. Last night. I just had ribs last night, Abe. Can I do ribs next week? And of course, I pretty much have vegetables, whatever. Hubby loves Brussels sprouts. So what would y'all like to see me cook? You want me to do a whole meal? Or you just want me to do bits and bobs of a meal? Oh, honey, rabbit is good. A whole meal would be good. Okay. Rabbit, fried rabbit is good as long as it's slow fried. Oh, it's just like deer meat. You gotta fry it slow. Well, the thing of it is, Aid, I would be doing it on a live. So I would have to just... She won't eat stuff that's not pork, chicken, or beef. Do I have any nicknames that start with an L? No, sir. My nicknames... Let's see, when I was little, my mama called me Pooh Bear, Pooh, Puss Servin, Sis, and Dana, you little shit-ass weeks, and... and my uncle called me Daner Pooh. One of them called me Queenie because when I was a queen in my kindergarten class, I got nicknamed Queenie. Uh, my brother David called me Frubby. And my brother Dennis called me Shithead. So that was my nicknames. You can do a live stream on your laptop, baby, if you have a laptop. You can't do it on a phone without 1,000, but you can do it on a laptop or a computer without 1,000. um, oh, they don't want to see my house either. Well, they say they do. I don't. I'm very self-conscious about my house, y'all. I don't have a fancy house. I don't have a house like most people have. We had to redo the floors in the house. My flooring is nothing but what we call it wafer board. I don't have no linoleum. I don't have nothing like that. I live extremely simple. I don't, as far as house goes, I don't have luxuries. My stove that I got was handed down to, well, my mama went and bought her a new one and gave me hers. Two of the knobs is missing. I found the knobs on eBay and I have to pay $28 a piece for those suckers to get my knobs. But I have to say it is a stove like I always wanted, except for one thing, it's electric. I don't like electric stoves, but it's got 2 ovens. Well, mine, honey, I have to walk over the dogs. Yeah. But my kitchen floor fell through. Rick had to rip out all my cabinets. I just have 2x4 cabinets. I don't have countertops like most people have. I have that particle board like is on my, not particle board, but wafer board like is on my floor to hold my sink up. So I'm very self-conscious about my kitchen. So most of my meals will probably be cooked in the camper because people would have a flippin' fit if they seen my kitchen, because the countertop, the wood is stained because it's harder than heck to wash that wafer board. I don't have cabinet doors, baby. On my bottom cabinets, I don't have cabinet doors. I don't. They're just simple two before shelves. That's all I have really, with a sink stuck in it. And I'll let you in on a little secret. the sink that I have is a very nice sink. But how I got it was Lowe's threw the sink away. Still brand new in a box. They threw it away. My husband was a trash man. He brought it home. That's how I have a nice sink. But you know, I don't have countertops that I can just go and wipe down without getting splinters all in my hand. So it's a little embarrassing. My canning I can do out on the front porch. I can do it on my 2-burner stove. Oh, honey, my husband when he was on the trash truck, it was like Christmas around here with what people threw away. So I never really had new stuff. I didn't have new clothes. My clothes come from the trash. My shoes came from honestly, my shoes, most of them still come from the trash because he is over the landfill now. And when they have the cleanup once a month, people bring stuff out to where he's at and he goes through it and he brings stuff home and I wash it. And but that's where most of my stuff come from. That's why I mean, I've always been simple. I've always shopped at garage sales. I've always shopped at thrift stores. The only people that gets new clothes in this house normally is my daughter Kate and my husband. They're the ones that gets the new clothes. He gets the new clothes because he has to go to work. Kate gets new clothes because she has to deal with all the BS at school. My clothes either are hand-me-downs, come from the trash, or come through from a thrift store. Yes, I have love in my house. My furniture is hand-me-downs. I mean, everything is hand-me-downs, and I mean hand-me-downs. So I mean, you see these people on YouTube that does the home decorating tours and all that stuff. They have fancy houses. I don't have a fancy house. Well, y'all can see, I can't afford to put trim up. The only thing that we purchased that is new is our mattress. Well, was our mattress 9 years ago, and it wasn't worth a darn. And we gave $2,500 or $2,700 for that stupid thing. Yeah, I cut out the middleman big time. But I mean, I don't go shopping very often. I mean, if I'm in town, I will go by the thrift store or I will go by Dollar Tree. And occasionally I'll go by Dollar General, which may be once every 3 or 4 months. But most of the time, thrift stores, Dollar Tree, and grocery store. That's it. Exactly. You don't have to worry about sales tax. Exactly. But I'm going to be honest with you. When Wes S and them came here, I was terrified. I was so terrified that when they came in my house and seen that how simple it was, they would be mortified. Nope. Matter of fact, they're trying to come and get down again next month, or up again next month. So, but I mean, it's when I see people doing these cooking shows on YouTube, I'm thinking, man, they're crapping and belly aching because of their countertops are not up to date. I'm thinking, my exact words is what's going through my head is, damn, I wish I had some countertops. Oh. But yeah, I'm thinking, man, I wish I had countertops, you know. Here you are bitching about what you got, and I'd be tickled to death with Formica. At least Formica, you can wipe it down and not get a splinter. Oh. Sorry, y'all. Oh. Dang it. My eyes are burning. But, and that's another reason I'd kind of like to start making a little bit of money, you know. I'd like to be able to fix my house up a little bit at a time. I want to get that cabin paid off. That way I can buy me some countertops. I mean, shoot, I ain't got to have everything at once. I'm happy just a little at a time. If there's a little bit of progress going on, you know, I'm happy. Yep, we have food and a place to live. Our house is paid off. Thank you, Jesus. My land is paid off. Thank you, Jesus. My car, I gave $500 for my little car. My truck, I bought it in 2008. It's paid off. So, anyway. But my truck is a 2001 model that I bought in 2008. My husband's truck is a 2000 model that he bought in 2001. His finally went kaput. So he had to use mine. Maybe I should have gave him a limit on how long to use it, but I didn't. So after a year and a half of him using mine, I paid $500 and got me a little car. Oh, I don't like suffering either. The only thing I really want, Josh, I'm going to be honest with you, I want some countertops, baby. I would just want to be able to go to Lowe's, buy the little prefab countertops, or even be able to afford Formica and roll on there. I'm just sick and tired of having to dig splinters out of my hand. That's the only thing oh man, I just want some countertops. But the only way I'm going to get countertops is to get that cabin paid off. So if I can get that stupid cabin paid off, I'll be able to get me some countertops. And y'all gonna laugh when you see my kitchen cabinets. My upper cabinets, that is. They come from different houses. They were free. They come from different houses that people were remodeling, and none of them are match. Well, 2 of them match. The rest doesn't. Hey, Sonia. They ain't even painted the same color. I haven't found any yet, Lynn. I've been watching Craigslist, but I haven't found none yet because usually when they're taking them out, they've soaked up a lot of water and they're falling apart. So but I don't care about nothing fancy. Just the stock stuff they have it. I don't need granite. I don't need that, what they call it? Congolium. I don't need that. I just want some old, cheap, laminate countertops. Oh. No, ma'am. The closest one to me is in Tulsa, and I'm too scared to go to Tulsa. No, they're not purple. Dave, I tell you what, I do have one kitchen cabinet that is in my kitchen. Honey, it is cherry red. We're talking cherry. We're talking my fingernails red. I have a hutch in my kitchen that is my fingernails red. And then the other 2 cabinets come out of an old house that was being remodeled. And they're just stained. I have a cabinet on each side of my stove, an upper cabinet on each side of my stove. Now it has doors. They have doors. And then I have a kitchen cabinet beside my refrigerator that is the red. I have 3 upper cabinets in my whole kitchen. The rest is bottom cabinets without doors. I'm going to make me some little curtains to go over them. I've got the material, but I don't want to put the material on there until after I get me some countertops, because I don't want water dripping through that wood and getting on on my curtains. Uh-oh. I gotta plug in my phone, y'all. Can't find the end of my charger. There it is. But yeah, I'm gonna put me some little curtains up. I'm gonna make me some curtains and put up. I don't need doors. I'm just gonna put me some little curtains on there. I don't have drawers. I have some of those plastic bins. You know, they're Sterlite bins like you buy at Walmart. I have some of those that I keep my utensils in. Well, I take that back. I do have one actual kitchen cabinet that has a little bitty countertop that sits over by my stove. Now, it has 2 drawers in it. But the rest of my stuff, and it was free. It came out of the same house that those 2 upper cabinets came out of. But the rest of them, I have bins that has my utensils and stuff in it. You use bed springs and made curtains for a camper? Oh, when I do quilts, I use sheets for the backing. Now, Rob, how in the world did you use bed springs to make curtains? Oh, bed spreads. I seen it as bed springs. Dang, y'all. I'm done going stupid. Now, I have taken old sheets and made curtains. I've taken towels and made curtains. I've taken old blankets and made curtains. But, you know, and the nice curtains I have in my living room, y'all, come from a garage sale. I got 6 panels, and we're talking nice, heavy tapestry curtains for $6. All 6 panels for $6. And then, of course, I bought the little shears that goes in between them. And I want to say I gave $3 a pair for the little shears. So, the only curtains I've bought from a store, which it was Amazon, was my kitchen curtains. And they had roosters on them, y'all. I had to have them. Oh, wow. I bet that was pretty, though, Rob. I tell you what I'd like to find. I'd like to find one of those restaurant places that's throwing away those stainless steel countertops. Honey, I would be in heaven. Those would be so easy to clean. Wouldn't get splinters in my hands. That would be awesomest. Oh, wow. You're lucky, Narrowway. You are lucky. Those things are expensive. They were throwing it away. Well, see, the restaurants in town, when they redo everything, they want terrible prices for their used stuff. And normal people can't afford it. I don't have a table in my kitchen. I have a table in my dining area where I guess you'd call it, my dining room curtains are. They're the blue and white roosters. I do have a table there. Oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. But see, I would be in heaven to find some place that because I'm going to tell you what, I would reconfigure that kitchen just to fit the countertops. But if I could find me some, I've even thought about if I could find some stainless steel that's in a roll and try to bend it myself to make the little backsplash and the little deal that comes around the front. But oh, you're so sweet. But I can't. My last time I priced stainless steel, I was like, oh, I can't afford a roll of it. Oh, yeah, I have a little bitty kitchen table. It's like 4 foot long, maybe 3.5, maybe 3.5 foot wide. Wooden desks. My longest countertop hold on, I'll tell you in a second. It's not very long. Okay. For the longest point of the L shape is 8 foot. It goes from 8 foot to 6 foot. And then the next one, the little bitty one over at the other side, is 34 inches. So that's how big they is. Not very big. But the long one, the 8 foot, you know, to the corner, it's the one that has my sink in the center. And crap, I forgot to see how wide they were. And they're 24.5 inches wide. Oh, I can't do the concrete. I live in a mobile home, and they'd be too heavy. So, but yeah, the concrete would be too heavy for the mobile home. I'd be having to concrete be busting floors out again. Oh. Yeah, it's L-shaped on that one. But like I said, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care if they was the perfect size or not, because we just rip those cabinets out and rebuild them to fit whatever I had. I don't know. I don't know. That would scare me too. But I think you can seal them pretty good. But a lot of people use that it's a concrete sealer, but then they take and go back over it with some sort of a wax. My luck, I'd bump into one of them and break a piece of it off and it land on my toe. That would hurt. Why? Because that's my luck. I don't know. Because, see, the way... what they're made out of is... you know what wafer board is, right? That's what my countertops is made out of, is wafer board. That thick wafer board. And if it gets a little bit wet, you know how it'll start flaking up. That's how I get me splinters. And I don't like them because you can't really wash them to get them as clean as I want them. I mean, I bleached the heck out of them with those disinfecting wipe thingies, but they still won't come clean. And the little disinfectant wipes, they get caught up on those little things that are flaking and rip my rag. And anyway, once I get that stupid little cabin paid off, I'll have me some countertops. Anyway, let's talk about happy thoughts, y'all. Well, the thing of it is, Dave, that marine grade plywood still splits once it starts drying. And I'm in the same boat. So, and the marine grade plywood is probably more expensive than the little cheap countertops I'm wanting to get. Because the last time I checked on the marine grade plywood, like the 3/4, because that's what I was going to use, was marine grade plywood on that. And that stuff was $60 a sheet. And I was like, no. Because I ended up getting the stuff I got. Rick ended up getting it for like $25 a sheet. So we linseeded oiled them, and because Rick said, oh, linseed oil them. He said, they won't do that. They'll repel the water. Mm-mm. I thought about even getting I'd have to put regular plywood down to put Formica down. Oh, no way, they don't sell it cheap here. Because I looked at a sink that I looked at a sink that they were selling. Because, you know, it had the I thought, yeah, I'll use that. Because it was the countertop with the sink and everything. They wanted $750 for it. So, oh, honey, here they want new prices darn near for everything. It's crazy. It's honestly crazy. They would rather take it and sell it and get a little bit of scrap metal out of it than give it to anyone. Rob will tell you, some of these people around here are just nuts. Now, every now and then you'll find somebody that'll give you the stuff. I'm not usually one of those that are lucky enough to find it. Yep, they'll sell it for scrap instead of selling it to you at a decent price that you could give them more out of it per pound than they say there's too much red tape. I wish they did that here, but they won't. Or I haven't found any in McAllister that'll do it anyway. And I don't know about any of the surrounding towns, and I ain't stupid enough to go to Tulsa. I only go to Tulsa for a doctor's appointment. I only go to Oklahoma City for a doctor's appointment. And the reason of that is, them people up there are crazy. They'll kill you for no reason. Like nuts. Well, the thing of it is, all the restaurants around here are owned normally by the people that come from overseas and get grants to have their business. So they have to account every little thing. From what I understand, is what I'm told. So they can't just outright sell it. Yep. That's true, Rob. That's true. A lot of them in McAllister are the same way. You know where I'm coming from. You're an Okie. You know. But I even considered trying to go to Fort Smith to that restaurant. The restaurant supply store. Hey, Debbie, how are you, honey? I've considered going there, but still you have to have you'd still have to have a lot of money. And right now, if they want $100 for it, well, $100 is the same as $1 million when you ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we're just BSing, girl. We're just BSing. Talking about crazy places I won't go. But we're talking about places where I might be able to find some. Good night, Nero. You take care, sweetheart. Amen, brother. Amen. The only good thing about my doctor in OKC is it's on the south side of OKC. I don't have to go through Oklahoma City. OKC is Oklahoma City. That's the best thing about my doctor. It passed, honey. It finally passed. Thank goodness. I don't have to go into Oklahoma City. I can cut around by Tinker and go to my heart doctor. That's the only way I go to Oklahoma City is to go to my heart doctor. If he ain't, and that's to have surgeries. Most of the time, mine's in McAllister. Look in the business sales section. You been on Craigslist? Yeah, I've looked them up on Craigslist and that stuff's too rich for my blood. Yeah, we have a mobile, honey. You don't want to buy a place. You don't want to go buy stuff for mobile homes. You don't want to go buy stuff for a mobile home because they charge you more than what you charge for a normal house. Or at least here they do. That's like you don't want to go buy stuff for a camper because you're going to be paying 3 times as much for stuff for a camper. It's just nuts. But if it's titled for camper or if it's titled for mobile home, you're going to be paying double of what regular materials would cost. Yeah, they have materials also. I'll have to see, Dave. I know I looked for like the countertops and things, and I was like, oh my lands. One place wanted $1,200 and something for it, and I was like, I can't afford $60 for the little cheap countertop. I ain't paying $1,200 for one. But eventually I will get there. I just gotta get that stupid cabin paid off. Once I pay off that cabin, I can get what I want, which is the cheap stuff. Ain't nothing fancy about me. How do you keep from getting stickers in your fingers? What did you seal it with? And what do you treat it with? And what did you make it out of? Because most people, they'll make them out of hardwood. Hardwood's expensive. Not Wendy. Oh man, y'all, I've been on here over 2 hours. AD. I never thought about a house staging business. Would they be yanking out countertops? I thought they just bought like decor items and switched out. I didn't realize they switched out countertops. But that is a good idea, Dave. I don't know, Rob. I don't know. I know they do in like California and New York and things like that, but I don't know if they have them in Oklahoma. Don't have a habitat for humanity around me other than in Tulsa or in Oklahoma City, and I ain't stupid enough to go there. Yeah, I am ready for bed. I gotta get up in 3.5 hours. No, we don't have a restore. Well, they have one in Tulsa. They have one in Oklahoma City, but you don't want to go there. People be crazy. They will shoot you for no reason. Ask Raw. They crazy. And I think Tulsa's worse than Oklahoma City, and Oklahoma City's bad. The people need to be put on some medications. That's why when people tell me that they're moving to Tulsa, I'm like, why? Is Fort Smith getting bad too? Oh, Aid. It don't matter on the accent, honey. It don't matter on the accent. They just crazy enough there to kill you. They have no conception the value of human life. They'll kill you for 50 cents. That's how they are. Yeah, they have no morals at all. That's why I don't go to Tulsa unless I have to. And I won't go there by myself. The last time I went by myself, I went to visit Julie from Dirt Patch Heaven. Had a wonderful time. But after we left there, I looked at Kate. I said, man, because people were crazy. We had just left a store we'd no more than left that store, somebody just walked up to somebody's car and shot them dead right there. And the reason I know that I had just left that store when it happened is because when they showed it on the news that night, you could see my car pulling out. So that's how I knew that I had just left there when somebody got shot. And the sad thing of it was the car that was parked next to mine. So, no, you don't go there. Yeah, thank God I'd left in time. So, that's why I swore after that I wouldn't go back to Tulsa without my husband. And Lord knows you can't get him to go nowhere. Yeah, I gotta get something to drink. I'll be right back. We got storms a while ago. And it wasn't, the wind wasn't bad. We just got a lot of lightning. Very little rain, but a lot of lightning. Dee, did you ever figure out how to get your camera hooked up to your laptop? If you didn't, I'll get off here and get on Skype and we'll see if we can get it set up. Oh, okay. Do you still have your new computer with you too? Not Debbie, you take care, sweetheart. Okay. You got my new number, don't you, Dee? Or do you not? I'll type it in and then I'll erase it once you tell me you got it, okay? Nope, I don't have yours. I had to reboot that phone. I don't have yours. I had to reboot that phone and lost everything. So my son got me an iPhone and put me on his plan. So my cell phone is free. Yay! Well, he gave me his old iPhone and he got him a new iPhone. But this iPhone was only like 3 months old when he decided he's getting a new one. That's the area code for Sheffield? I don't know. Not doing much, 320. What are you doing, hun? No, I was fixing to get off of here. I've been on here for over 2.5 hours. I didn't realize I'd be on here that long. Oh, the last 4 numbers? Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay. Okay, D. I ain't been to bed yet, girl. I don't know that's gonna do me any good to go to bed because I gotta be up in 3.5 hours. I guess we can sit on here and talk for another 3.5 hours. Y'all gonna have to carry most of the conversation because I'm running out of stuff to talk about. Oh. You shut yours off at the house? Do a marathon? Well, y'all's gonna have to give me, what do you call it? Material. Oh, you slept this afternoon, you lucky dog. I didn't got to sleep this afternoon. I got 3 hours of sleep last night. I thought, oh, I'll take a nap today. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. Yeah, subjects to talk about. Anyway, it didn't happen. So now I ain't gonna get no sleep tonight, but I guarantee you. Once Katie Bug gets her happy rear off to school, and hubby gets his happy rear off to work, I'm gonna be taking my happy butt to bed. What's the longest meal I can cook? Well, if I put it in a crock pot to eat, I can cook one for 12 hours. But my supper for tomorrow is pretty much made because we're having leftover chicken casserole and Rick's wanting them fried mushrooms again. Y'all, 3 nights in a row of fried mushrooms. I love fried mushrooms, y'all, but stinking on it. 3 nights in a row. And of course he's wanting deviled eggs again. 3 nights in a row. That man will burn me out. About 6 o'clock tomorrow night. So come on, or yeah. All right, it's after midnight. 6 o'clock tonight. Come on. You gonna stay up with me, Aid? I don't know. I ain't paid attention to their stupid rules. If I'm smoking, all I have to do is put 18 and over. They can't block me. And if they want to block me, guess what? They can KMA. Because if they try to block me, I will delete every video I have and they won't make no money on it. So what words now? I know you can't use the sub word. I ain't gonna say the whole blame thing. I didn't get a download. So be careful whatever you downloading. It may not be from them. You may be opening up a virus that you're giving people your stuff. What the heck is that? I ain't never heard of that. Well, if they decide to do that to me, more power to them. Because I'm being honest with you, I'm getting sick and tired of their BS. Because they're getting ridiculous. I mean, honestly, they are, y'all. They're getting too ridiculous. Yeah, you can't show certain things or they'll block your channel or say certain phrases. So a lot of people has learned to call them freedom sticks. Slingshot. Oh, I've never seen them. I'll have to go check them out. Cool, D. But yeah, you're not supposed to do this on here either. But by golly, you can drink wine. You can drink booze. You can do the wacky tobacco and not get in trouble, but heaven forbid you have one of these. Oh, cool. But yeah, it's craziness. It's craziness. It's craziness. And I've seen things on here that should not be on here, people. I was like, you got to be kidding me. But yeah, I can get in trouble for one of these. So what do you do? Do you have to join his deal? Does it cost? Is it free? Is it what? Oh, well then, I may be joining him. Oh, hold on a minute, Aid. Be still. Don't move. Where's Rob? There he is. There we go. I don't know where my other girl went to. Where'd she go? There her is. Oh, Debbie went to bed. Okay. There we go. Aid should be blue. Rob should be blue. I'm surprised Mr. Chipper ain't put his little eyeballers up there. But can U.S. citizens join it? Or is it just European citizens? Yep, y'all are the blue crew now. Do you need to go potty? I gotta let the dog out. I'll be right back. Come on, go potty. Let's go. You gotta get out of the way to let me out the door. I need about 15, 20 more dogs, y'all. Oh. Where is she? There she is. There you go. Oh, the whole world. Cool, cool, cool. Well, morning, Stiller. How are you? Stiller can be blue too. We got a whole blue bunch. Now Stiller can throw them wrenches. You know, if one of them TROLLs come in here and seen all them blue wrenches, they would flip out. Yeah, you're the boo crew. Oh. Y'all give me something to talk about. You can't sleep. Oh, honey, I ain't been to bed yet. I gotta be up at 3 hours and 5 minutes anyway, so ain't no sense in me going to bed. You're welcome. Ew. But, yeah, I don't. Y'all gonna have to give me some subjects, y'all. I've been on here almost 3 hours now. Oh, I love pepperoncinis. They are so good. Yeah, you made paprika, yes? Wasn't it paprika? Was it paprika yesterday? Or was that the day before? I watched it and I think I forgot to comment. Night, D. Sweet dreams, honey. And I'll probably miss your deal tomorrow because I won't be going to bed until Kate Bug gets off to school. And when I crash, I'm most likely going to be down for the count. You make something about it every day, but don't record it. Rob, do you raise quail? Yes, ma'am, I am. I'm also thinking about doing some canning classes. It'd be a record for me. Well, I ain't been on. Used to, I could be on for 6 hours just yakking. I can't come up with that much material now. But before, I had people on here with me just yakking. Yeah. I was just wondering, Dutch says they're easy to raise. And man, I ain't had quail in a long time. I'm thinking I'd like to raise some quail just to have some to eat because you don't see coveys of quail out here anymore. And plus, I'd like to raise some and just turn them loose to get the quail population back up. Yeah, he ain't lost none this time. Yeah. And have you ever ate pickled quail eggs, Rob? They're good. Oh, you need to get a canner? Do y'all have any places like Walmart? Because I'm going to be honest with you, those little Prestos is just as good as anything else. And they're a heck of a lot lighter and a heck of a lot cheaper. I have some All-Americans, but man, they're heavy. Oh, they're so heavy. Yeah, they could be messy, but they're going to be outside, so. Yes, it is. I've got 2 All-Americans, and I've got a national. Something national, plus my Presto. I like my Presto better than all of them because it's easy to lift. I don't know, but they were smart. I like pickled eggs. Okay. J O-E-R-G Sprave. I gotta go let a stupid dog in. He's out there hollering. Oh, okay. Now I got a question, Rob. The mirrors. I also have a mirror, and it's like this, and about, I guess with the lid on it, it'd be about that tall. Now, is that just a cooker? Is it just a cooker, or is that both a cooker and a canner? Ah, crikey. I may be. I like my All-Americans too, but man, them 23-quart things, they're heavy. And I ain't getting no younger. They'll be good if crap ever hits the fan. I won't have to worry about a gasket, but I do have the mirror. I don't know what the difference is. I've kind of wondered. I don't see where there'd really be much of a difference. But they say you can't can in the cookers. The cookers seem to be just made as heavy as the canner. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Oh, power strip ain't gonna do it no good, Dave, because it goes on the stove. And I don't know how to. I don't think I can share a screen. We can do it this way. Hold on, y'all. Yes, ma'am, I do dehydrate foods. Two. Good grief. I'm glad I got what I got because them things are expensive. I ain't paying no $500 for a canner. I'm glad mine were hand-me-downs. Okay. Hold on just a second. We'll do it this way. Yeah, a lot easier. That's what I've got, Dave. I've got two like that. And let's see if I can find it. And now I got another dog wanting in. Heaven forbid they come in at the same time. Then I got one like that. And then I have I have one like that. Oh, I don't want eBay. Oh, that ain't it. Dang it. And I have like 3 of them like that. Whoa, man. Yeah, piccolos and paprika. I seen those. I don't know, Dave. That's what I was asking uh, Rob about on the mirror ones. If they are y'all there? That's what I was asking Rob about on the mirror ones. If those are canners too. I gotta let another stupid dog in. Heaven forbid they come in at once. You move too. No, minor pressure canners, most of them, except for the last ones. I think they're pressure cookers. Exactly, mine do too. Mine have the same. Some of them have the same features as the canners. So why not? But pressure cookers, they do have a pressure. They're calling it a pressure canner. That Tim Farmer, I believe it is, has it. To me, it just looks like a pressure cooker that he plugs in. It don't look like a pressure canner. Because pressure canners do not plug in. You can overheat. You don't just plug it in and cook it like you do crock pots. But mine are old-fashioned pressure canners. Because what I was thinking, Rob, is that's probably it still. Because what I was thinking, you know, on some of my stuff is, well, that's the thing though, Dave. That's the thing. They build up to the same pressure. So that doesn't make sense. They build up to the same pressure. But I would love to have one that is smaller, that if I just have a little bit to can, I ain't having to pull out one of them big old pots to pressure cook or pressure can it. Because sometimes I might just have something. I may have just a few little jars of maybe the half pints that I would like to can up. And it is a pain in the butt to pull that big booger out to process half pint jars. Exactly. You might have your big canner full and just have just a little bit left over that you need to get canned. But you have to, yeah, it drives me bonkers. I may just have to do me one of those test kitchen deals and see if it works. Sometimes though, Abe, you don't have enough left for a pint jar. Well, that's what I was saying though, Dave. I don't see why it wouldn't seal a half pint jar. I can understand why it wouldn't seal a pint jar. I'm not understanding why it wouldn't seal a half pint jar though. Yes, sir. It has the same deal that goes on the bottom just like a canner. You need to fill a jar. You need to get most of the air out of that jar that you can. It usually anywhere from an inch to a half inch from the rim. But that's just like these yahoos say you can't can milk. Honey, if they can put milk in a tin can and it be you can can milk. I can my goat milk every year. I've had goat milk that sat on my shelf for 2 years before we used it, and it was just as good as it was the day I canned it. Yes, sir. As long as it makes that popping sound, it shouldn't matter. I'm gonna do an experiment one day. Because I am sick and tired of having maybe just a little bit left over, and then you have to fill jars with water so you can can that one jar that's left. You know what I mean? It's BS. Exactly, Aid. Exactly. But they don't want you doing that. They want to tell you that it's not safe to can, so that you'll have to go and purchase it. Oh, honey, when I can my goat milk, it tastes just like evaporated milk, like you get from a can, and it's a heck of a lot cheaper because when I milked my own blame goat and got it. Well, I'm gonna tell you, goat milk's better for you than cow's milk, especially if you're lactose intolerant. I'm lactose intolerant, and goat milk I can drink. I can drink raw cow milk too. I can't drink pasteurized. If I drink pasteurized, honey, I can go through a screen door, if you know what I mean, without touching a wire. Within 30 minutes after drinking pasteurized milk, I'm sick. I can't get away from the porcelain throne. I've not had any problems with my goat milk at all. Yeah, I don't. I've I've got some dried goat milk that I keep on hand just for in case. But I'm gonna tell you what, my youngest grandson, I think y'all seen him here one night. The little 2-year-old. Uh, he was raised on my canned goat milk because he was lactose intolerant, and Wick wouldn't give him the milk that he needed. So Nana canned up goat milk, and that's what that baby lived on, was my canned goat milk, and it didn't kill him. But I'd can her up. Oh my gosh, I'd can up at least probably 15 quarts of milk, if not more, a week for him. Yes, ma'am, I make soap. I use my frozen goat milk for the soap. But yes, I make soap. I make a lot of my own cleaning products. Uh, I make my own laundry detergent. Um, a lot of times I make my own shampoo. But yeah, I make a lot of my own stuff. Now, none of my soaps are fancy. But I make pine tar soap. I make oatmeal soap. I make plain goat milk soap. Uh, I've got one I make for poison oak, poison ivy. It's made with slippery eel. Yeah, but the thing of it is, Rob, if you're fixing it for a half pint, it's not like it would take the same amount of water to process a half pint as it would a quart, you know? Ah, well, that makes sense there, the heating up faster and cooling down faster. That makes sense. You could get breakage in your jars there. Well, the thing of it is, though, Dave, what they're wanting you to do on Etsy is give free shipping. And to make up for the free shipping, you'd have to charge twice as much for a bar of soap. It's crazy. They don't want you charging shipping no more. And if you don't charge shipping, I mean, if you don't do their no shipping, they put you on their back pages. They don't care if you get seen or not. I mean, you have the option to do the free shipping or not. But if you don't do the free shipping, they will not promote your channel. Well, I would, but the farmer's market we have in town, they have people lined up selling that stuff, y'all. And they're only open 2 days a week. I've thought about renting a booth at some of the antique stores. Stop it. But you've got to sell enough soap to pay for that booth, so. And most of your soaps take 6 weeks. If you're doing the cold press, it takes it 6 weeks to cure, or 8 weeks to cure. Gosh, I can't remember. 6 or 8 weeks to cure. And if you're doing the hot press, it don't take as long to cure, but you still got to let it sit out, air out, and you've got 2 or 3 weeks there. And I don't know how to make those fancy soaps, because ain't nothing fancy about me. But I've been thinking about all sorts of stuff to try to earn an extra buck. I have no clue as to how to set up a website. Because I'm not that talented. And a lot of people, they want to charge you I just got a message saying another seller from Amazon wants me to do another review. Yeah, I don't know how to do one. And most of the people want to charge you an arm and a leg to set you one up. And then you got to pay for the domain. So I'm not really sure how it works. In the UK, it's about 300 euros. Well, in here it'd be about the same then. I have Facebook, but I really don't get on it because I don't like the drama. Oh, honey, yeah, I can sew. I can sew. But I need to do something. I want to go back to work, y'all. I want to go back to work. Doctor tells me no. Doctor tells me no, I can't go back to work, but they blame sure don't want to let me draw my disability that I paid in for all those years. So I was turned down 5 times. People say, oh, after the 3rd time you get it. No, you don't. But what peed me off, and I mean, this is what, that was the last time I ever tried to file to get my disability. I was turned down for mine, but you know how they have it set up when you go to the Social Security office? You can still hear everything going on in the next cubicle. Well, they called this lady that had just got off the boat. Well, mine told me I can't. But yet, anyway, she just got off the boat. Hadn't been here 2 weeks. Had not been in the States 2 weeks. And we're talking, I was denied mine. But because she was an immigrant from Pakistan, they gave her $2,300 a month. But yet, I worked all those years, and them a-holes turned me down. That's when I told them all they could kiss my rural white American you know what, and told them it was bullshit. That she was fresh off the boat, hadn't worked a day over here, and I had worked my arse off over here for years. Had my heart attacks, had the stroke. I can't get nothing, but she gets 20. I'll shut up. I'll shut up. I'll shut up. I'll shut up. So yeah, I do have a problem with immigration. I'm gonna get kicked off the internets now. But yeah. I couldn't get mine, but she got mine. So. Yeah, I'll get kicked off the internet if I keep going on. So, it doesn't matter if you've had heart attacks. It doesn't matter if you've had strokes. But if you're a Pakistani immigrant or a country like that, you can get it. Well, let's just say that day, Rob, you'd have been proud of me. I wasn't a sailor, but I could have made a sailor blush that day. You use it as an electronic organizer. But yeah. But what gets me is that people are having, I mean, I understand drug issues coming from Mexico is a problem. I understand that wholeheartedly. I do. But it ain't the Mexicans that's getting the free crap. They're the wrong color. They don't get the free stuff that the others get. Ugh. So I let my congressmen women, legislatures know exactly how I feel about immigration. If you ain't got the money to support yourself when you come over here, stay away. But what gets me is I have a niece that she's married to a Latino boy. He works his butt off, y'all. He works his butt off. He's filled out his paperwork. He's paid almost $20,000 to get his American citizenship. And they're dragging their feet on him. Like I said, he's the, and I'm not saying this to be racist. He's the wrong color brown. And I'm not talking about Africans Americans either. I'm talking about the other brown. He come over here, illegally, by all rights. He's committed a crime. I love him. But at least he has tried to get his citizenship. It's just Congress and all them is... Well, congratulations, hon. I think I have a National Guard shirt on. Yeah, I do. I don't know where it came from. But I have a National Guard shirt on. Well, congratulations, honey. Texas National Guard. Well, you're right next to me. I'm in Oklahoma, hon. Yeah, they're married and they've got children. And he's paid over $20,000 in to get his citizenship. They're dragging their feet on him. So it's crazy, you know. He married my niece. After he got over here illegally, he married my niece. They had a baby. But before that baby was born, that kid paid in the money to have his citizenship. The baby now is 8 years old. So right at 9 years, the government has dragged their feet on getting him his citizenship. And the reason I know it was paid is because my brother-in-law paid half of it. Okay. So, it's just craziness, y'all. And I have to say, he treats my niece like she's a flippin' queen. He takes care of her kid and his and her kid. He's a daddy to both of those kids. He's a good kid. Now, people like him, I don't mind coming over here. But yet, how he did it was illegal. So that may be why they're dragging their feet. I don't know. But they're scared to death that he's going to be escorted out of the country. So, I mean, I understand him being scared. I understand when he come over here, he was young and dumb, but they need to quit dragging their feet on him. They need to either tell him he's going to be able to stay or he's got to go. But if they tell him he's got to go, that money ought to be given back to him. Because they never once drawed government assistance. Oh, I'm getting so tired, y'all. I think I'm going to have to call it a night. I'm going to have to get up and do something or I'm going to fall asleep. So, stop your growling. I'll put your butt outside. I ain't dealing with your nonsense. That cat ain't hurting nobody. Yeah. This is a big whiny baby. Quit. So, I hate to just leave. And King was trying to get his charger, bless his heart. You're fading too? I'm fading too, darling. King, why ain't you in bed? You said you're a junior. And if you're in Texas, it's what? Almost 2 o'clock in the morning. You need to get in bed and get some sleep. You got school in the morning. I do. I tell God, to help me get through stuff, and I'll make it. I'll make it. The main thing I pray for is for God to give me a better understanding of the Word, to show me to show me what His will is. So to help me be more righteous and to make sure that He binds me to do what He wants me to do instead of when I'm trying to teach or whatever, for Him to bind me to His will, that His words come out of my mouth, not my words. So that's my prayers. And for what I do to be glorifying to Him. So oh. Goodness, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm gonna have to go to bed. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. No, I ain't going to bed. I'm gonna stay up. I just gotta make myself get up and get busy. And then I'll go to bed after Kate Bug gets on the school bus. Well, hello, Janet. How are you, sweetheart? Have you been in here all this time? Or did you just get here? Poor Janet knows how crazy Tulsa is. We need to get her out of Tulsa. Oh. Oh, you been off and on? Well, hon, I'm gonna call it a night. It was good to see you. I gotta go get busy, because if not, I ain't never gonna, if I was to go lay down, I'd never get up at 4 a.m. And I gotta get through breakfast and all that stuff done up before Rick goes to work and Kate goes off to school. So y'all remember, the world's a better place because y'all are in it. Please don't ever forget it. And I love y'all. And thank y'all for hanging with me tonight. Y'all take care. Bye.